Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of Adobe Commerce Cloud Multi-Vendor Marketplace Extension by Webkul. So this particular plugin basically transforms your single seller store into a multi-vendor marketplace. And in today's video tutorial, what I'll be doing is I'll be taking you through the workflow of this particular plugin at the storefront. So what I'll be doing is I'll be showing you the sell page or the landing page that we have. Apart from that, I'll be showing you how the vendors or a user would be able to create his new vendor account by going to the create an account link in the header of the website there and choosing the option, do you want to become a seller or a vendor, as a yes, and setting up the shop URL there and then registering himself. Apart from that, we'll also be seeing the vendor account panel options that we get, the seller profile page and the product pages as well. But before we proceed further with this particular video tutorial, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So right now you can see that I'm at the storefront of the marketplace. Right now we have already installed the Adobe Commerce Cloud Multi-Vendor Marketplace extension by Webkul, and in the header we can see that we have a sell option, as you can see. So if I tap on the sell option, it brings up or takes us to the landing page of the marketplace there, wherein a user who wants to become a vendor or a seller would be able to see the different sections that we have curated for him. Now here you can see that we have the options or the labels like turn your passion into a business, register yourself, add products, start selling and generate revenues. Apart from that, we have also set up the sellers with taste that basically shows the top 4 vendors of the marketplace itself. Right now I've only, for the demo purposes, added only 2 sellers there with 3 products each for the vendors there. Apart from that, you can see that we also have the option to view all of the sellers of the marketplace by tapping on the view all button there. And from here, you'll be able to search the sellers by shop name from here. So you have to enter the shop name here, and accordingly, you can filter out the marketplace vendors there. Now coming back to the sell page, the sell page has the configuration there wherein we can choose 3 different layouts for the sell page. This is one of the layouts that we have already selected. Now on the sell page as well, if you see here, we have one option to open a marketplace shop. So if I tap on that, I'll be redirected to the create new customer account as well. So this is also one option that the users get from the sell page to become a vendor there. Apart from that, you can also directly tap here on the create an account link in the header of the website to get to this particular section. Now coming back to the sell page, one more thing is that here you can see that you can also access you can access the what we say as the seller's shop by tapping on the shop name here. Apart from that, if you want to see the complete collection of the seller, you can tap on the view all button as well. So for example, if I tap on the Matthew shop here, the Matthew's shop would be open, as you can see, with a bright and a beautiful banner there with the company logo here on the left hand side. That's a small icon for the image here. Here's the shop name of the Matthew. Here's the location of Matthew. Apart from that, if I scroll down here, we have the recently added products. If you want, you can also tap here on the view all products to view the complete list of recently added products by the vendor there. Then we have the about us. I've just written a single line there. For the about us, you can enter more details about us for the about us there. Then we have the ratings there, the average ratings and the positive feedbacks that have been given by the customers to the particular sellers, and they are visible here. So if I am, as a customer, I'm coming to the seller profile page, then what I can do is I can check the reviews and I can write a review by tapping here on the write your review button that you can see here. Apart from that, you can see we can also have the shipping policy and the return policy being displayed on the seller profile page. Apart from that, here we have just next to the Matthew shop, we have the about, contact option to the seller. A mail is sent out through this, the shipping, return and the privacy policy. We also have the social networking icons like the Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, YouTube, Instagram and the Pinterest. So if a customer taps on any of the social networking icons, he'll be taken to the particular seller's social networking web page there. So you can see that we have it for the Facebook there. Same goes for the Twitter as well. For the Twitter, if I tap, we'll be taken to the respective page of the seller on the Twitter here. It's taking a few seconds there to load. Now let's close this out. Apart from that, here you can see that this seller is having 3 products in total. We can tap here to view the complete collection of the seller. Then we have the ratings that have been given, or if you want to make a rating, you can also tap here, and the total number of orders that have been placed for this seller's products is also visible here on the profile page. So this was the profile page, and I showed you the sell page as well, or the landing page of the marketplace there, right? Now let me show you how we can register as a vendor. So for that, I'll just tap here on the create an account link in the header. Here we are on the create new customer account section. Here we have the personal information that needs to be entered, like the first name, last name. Then we have the sign in information that includes the email. Then here we have the option that is for, do you want to become a vendor or a seller? So if I select this as a yes, then we need to enter a shop URL, and this would be used to display your public profile to the customers there. So I can also enter the what we say as the shop here, shop URL basically, and I can check whether it's available or not. And here you can see that congratulations, shop name is available. Then you need to enter your password and your confirm password, and tap on the create an account button to create your vendor account within the Adobe Commerce Cloud multi-vendor marketplace extension by Webkul, right? So now let me sign into one of the already created accounts of the seller, Matthew at webkul.com, and let me enter his password, and let me tap here on the sign in button thereafter. So now after you have logged into the seller panel, here you can see 2 different sections out there. The first block that you can see here is for the marketplace vendors. Now this depends upon whether the auto approval is set up by the admin or not. So that thing and the other more things about the configuration settings I'll be talking about in the next video that we'll be creating on for the admin backend panel configuration and the sign panel options that we get after the installation of the Adobe Commerce Cloud multi-vendor marketplace extension by Webkul. So here you can see on the left hand side we have the marketplace dashboard. So if I go to the marketplace dashboard, it displays the lifetime sales, sales by location, top selling country, total payout, remaining amount, total selling products. Like we have 2 products with 4 sales for one and 1 sale for other. Top selling category can be shown. The latest orders with their different statuses like pending, complete, etc. And the latest comments and reviews that have been made and have been approved by the admin from the backend panel are also visible here on this particular marketplace dashboard section. Now coming to the seller profile section, so I'm just taking you through the different options that we get after the installation of the multi-vendor marketplace there. Here also you can see that we also have the customer account panel options as you can see here. So a customer can also be a seller, and a seller can also purchase the products from the marketplace if he's having this customer account as well. So that's how it works. Now coming to the seller profile, here you can see that I've set up the Twitter ID, Facebook ID, Instagram ID, YouTube, Vimeo, Pinterest. So you can set up the respective details, and these details are basically then visible here on the seller profile page. If I open that up in another window there, here you can see these are visible. These icons are then visible here on the seller profile page itself. So after that, you can set up the text and the VAT number. Shop title can be changed. This is the banner that we saw. This is the company logo. This is the company locality. Now, for example, if I go to the Matthew shop, I open the Matthew shop and I tap here on the New York, United States. Let me open that up in a new window there. Then the location would be shown on the Google Maps for New York itself, as you can see right now on the screen there. Now let's come back to this. This is the company description that I had set up for the profile page. This is the return policy, shipping policy, privacy policy. The country, you can set up the meta keywords and the meta description for your store there. You also have the option to manage your shop URLs. Here you can edit your shop URL as per your own requirement, and this particular section comes up if this particular option has been enabled by the admin from the configuration settings of the marketplace itself. Apart from that, we have the edit payment information section that shows the payment information. So here you can set up the payment information that is visible to the admin in the admin backend panel as well. You can set up your Google Analytics details as well, that includes the Google Analytics ID. From here as well, you can see your profile page as well as your collection page. So if I tap here on the view profile, I'll be able to see the profile page there, how it appears to the users or the customers at the storefront. And I can see the collection as well. If I tap on the view collection option, I'll be able to see the collection page here. As you can see, I'd added 3 products for this particular seller there. So this was about the particular section that we have here is seller profile. Coming to the create attribute section, here you will be able to create the attributes for the configurable products there that you want to add under your own account panel. So what you need to set is you need to set the attribute code, attribute label. For example, color is the attribute label. Then you can choose the catalog input type as drop down, and accordingly you can add the values here as per your own requirements by tapping here on the add option for the different store views as well. You can also make the values as required or not as per your own requirement. Coming to the new product section, here you'll be able to see or you'll be able to create your new products. And by default, you'll be able to, as a vendor, you'll be able to create simple, downloadable, virtual and configurable product types. You also have the option to select the attribute set. Now it depends upon what the admin has set up from the backend for the attribute sets. So the enabled attribute sets for the sellers would only be available for the vendors to choose and access. And according to that, they'll be able to create their product. So for example, I choose it as, for example, default, and the product type is simple. I can tap here on the continue button and I'll be taken to the marketplace add new product page, as you can see. Then here we just need to fill in the required details for the product and then save the particular product as the requirement there. Now here we also have this category section. The admin has the option to enable particular categories for the sellers in which they'll be able to add their products there. So that was about the new product section. Now coming to the my product list, here you'll find the complete list of products that you've already added. And here you can find the type of the product, their status, quantity confirmed, quantity pending, quantity sold, earned amount, the website where the products are visible, and the actions column has an edit option to edit a product. So we can also edit the products from this particular section. So here we are on the marketplace edit product page for the watch product that we had created. So if I scroll down here, we can see the details of the product and can change the same. So this was about the my product list. Now coming to the my transaction list, if I go to the my transaction list here, I'll be able to find the transactions or the manual transactions that the admin has made or the payouts that the admin has made into my account. For example, here you can see the transaction amount is $96, and we can see the complete details of the transaction by tapping here on the view link. And that would bring up the transaction order information, having the order ID, the product name, and the transaction information, as you can see here, along with the comment message that the admin had set up. Now coming back to this particular section, here you can see the total seller earning, the commission of the admin, the total payout that has been already made, the withdrawal or the remaining payout that needs to be made. So if you want to send a withdrawal request to the admin, you can tap here on the make a withdrawal button, and that would send a mail to the admin, and the admin would then be able to make a payout to you as required. So here you can see that your withdrawal request has been sent successfully to the admin there. Now coming to the earnings section, here you'll be able to find you can be able to see the reports according to your what we say as the earnings. So it can be done according to the periods like day, month and year, and according to that you can choose the from and to values, and then you can tap on the show report to show the reports to you as required. So here as well you have the data for the earnings there. Coming to the manage print PDF header, here you'll be able to set up the address, what we say as the address, VAT, tax information, and this would be visible on the invoice and the packaging slip. I'll show you that in a while from now. So you can save that information here. Now under the my order history, you can see we have a notification icon as well as the indication of the notifications there. So if I go to the my order history, I'll be able to see the complete orders that have been placed for my products there with their different statuses. So here's the latest order number 8. I can view that particular order. I can manage the order as well. I can generate the invoice, shipments as well. So for example, if I want to generate the invoice, I can tap here on the invoice, tap OK. This would generate the invoice of the particular order. As you can see, we have the invoice tab. And after that, here you can find the buyer information, order information that includes the shipping address, billing address, the payment method chosen by the customer, the shipping method. Here we can choose the tracking number, enter the carrier name and tap here on the ship and OK to generate the shipment. Now after generating the shipment, we'll be able to print the shipping slips as well. So I'll just show you that in a while from now. So the shipments have been generated. Let's go to the shipment tab. So if I tap here on the print shipment, you can see that the packaging slip is being downloaded and we'll be opening up in a few seconds from now. And the details that we had set up under the this particular section, manage print PDF header. If I go back to that, the same will be visible here at the top, as you can see, and the rest of the packaging slip details as well. So that was about the my order history. Under the customers section, we'll be able to find the complete list of customers who have placed the orders for my products, as you can see, with the details of the same. And under the review section, we'll be able to find the complete list of reviews that have been given by the customers and that have been approved by the admin before they are being displayed here and on the seller profile page as well. Now, apart from the marketplace dashboard that we saw here, we also have the customer account panel option. So there's no need for us to go to that particular section. So we were just checking out the marketplace account dashboard or the account panel options that the vendors get after the successful registration within the marketplace as a vendor there. Now let me take you to one of the categories that I had created, marketplace sellers. And here, if I go to any of the products there, here we can find the sold by, the shop name, the address, the ratings, the number of products. Here we have a contact seller option as well to contact the particular seller. So you can enter your name, your email, the subject, your query, and you can enter your desired result for the captcha here and you can submit it, and that will be sent over to the mail to the respective seller for this particular product. Now from here as well, you can access the profile pages of the sellers by tapping on the particular one, and the particular seller profile page would be opened up. Now here as well, we have the contact information as I've already shown you. Now let me close this out. And so this was the product page, and on the product page as well, you can see one more option is there. That's the report product option. You can report or flag the products as well, depending upon the wrong product displayed or other reasons as well. So we'll be covering this as well in the other video that we have. Similarly, you can also report the sellers from the seller profile page by tapping here on the report seller button as well. So this was much about today's video tutorial, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the workflow of the same. If you still have any questions, queries, you can anytime get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you can raise a ticket at webkul.udesk.com as well. Apart from that, thanks for watching this particular video and have a great day ahead.